Hello? Can you hear me? Is everything working? Can you see me? Can you hear me? We're only like, what, an hour? That's got to be a record. It's got to be a record of being an hour late for a stream. Wow. Hey, hey, hey. Curtis is still here. I see you. Oh, we peaked at, oh, we've gone down to 1. That's it. I think we peaked at 10 viewers waiting, which is it's quite good for me. An hour ago. Yeah, it all stemmed from one wire heading into my camera that fell out. And when I plugged it back in, the software completely crashed the system. Everything's just died. So you're seeing me on the webcam, which is why I don't have that nice little pretty box around it and things. Discord. I am heading to the Discord now. Yes. So, welcome to the live stream. If this is your first time here, usually I am late. I'll admit. This does normally happen. Not this late though. Not an hour late for a live stream. So yeah, if you like Mass Effect goodies, videos, and multiplayer, then make sure you give the stream a like. Make sure you give the video a like. We do weekly videos, weekly live streams, and we have a Discord as well, which is down in the comments below or the description below, which you can find us there. You can come join us and you can listen to all our nonsense. And everybody's still here waiting to play a game.
He's alive.
I'm alive. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for your patience.
It's all right. We were talking about tacos, and now we've been talking about the Loch Ness Monster for about 20 minutes.
Monopoly.
Oh yeah, Monopoly.
Terry's got his whiskey. Diana's come back. Excellent. Streamlabs is just trying to shill everybody and oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, the camera was a little wobbly, so I moved the camera and the wire fell out, and that is what's caused all the problems. Alright, who's playing first? Who we got first? I think we've got a full team tonight, haven't we?
We definitely weren't talking about taping the coup.
Yeah, there was no coup talk at all.
You should have just started your own stream and I'll come join you. It might be easier.
I know, I rather enjoyed talking about the Loch Ness Monster and werewolves and lizard men for the past little bit.
Right. Curtis, did you sort your sound? You said you had some issues.
I can step out.
No worries. Well,
Yeah, how do I sound to you? Pretty good?
Yeah, you sound spot on, mate. Spot on.
I'm here, so.
Terry, how is that whiskey? I hope we've not got through half a bottle already. I'm going to start with this guy, actually. I'm going to start with this guy. I know last week we said we'll do gold, but I'm already stressed out too much as it is, so probably not a good idea.
We all have faith in you, Tim.
I can step out for now. I can. Yeah.
Hollywood guy, you're right on time. Right on time for the live stream. I think I actually set it for 9:05, and it's almost 10:05 now. I can't believe, almost an hour late. Right, equipment pack.
Just redo your Gandalf quote and say, "I'm never late. I arrive precisely when I mean to."
Right, we've got some med packs. Orange infused Jameson. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice.
See, if you don't read Terry's previous message, all you see is "it's damn tasty."
Orange Jameson does sound pretty good.
I do like a bit of Jameson.
You can't really go wrong with anything citrusy.
Right, I need to put some extra stuff on that gun, don't I? Because it burns out too quick. Equipment.
I joined
Weapons
it.
bonus.
I joined the game a little bit later. Let somebody else play first. No.
No worries, we'll get you in, don't worry.
Your vacuum cleaner's not been playing your computer, has it?
Oh, I've got like a 10-year-old computer, which doesn't help. My original camera software for my webcam, that's kind of given up. So I've got my proper DSLR thing all set up and all. Even bought a proper power pack thing for it, so you can plug it into the mains rather than having to work on battery. And now that's playing off. I don't even know what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Going up and down. Strength, strength. Assault rifle. Oh, we'll give us some extra damage. Ammo.
I just want to let you guys know about Origin, cause they just updated their thing today. So
Let's have some explosive rounds then. Add power.
I will be honest. There was a playthrough where I accidentally gave Legion to Cerberus.
See, I've never done that. Ever. Same with I'm doing it on this playthrough. I'm probably no, I am. No, I'm not going to give Legion Cerberus on this playthrough.
I've only done it once.
But this time around, I am going to pick Monrith over Samara, because I've never done that before either.
Make sure you have a lot of renegade points. You need at least, I think it's 4 of the 5 bars full red, or you can't do it.
Okay, it's a renegade playthrough, so.
I actually did that on the playthrough I'm on right now in Mass Effect 2, but I'm finding that she's really not got much to say to me, which is a bit frustrating.
Yeah, and I'm just maybe save that mission until a little bit later on, because even if you pick all the renegade options, actually getting to 4 bars of renegade is kind of going to take a while.
Diana doesn't
And if
have
you
the
have
guts.
more, do a lot of missions with Grunt, because for whatever reason, there's a lot of bonus dialogue specifically for Morns and Grunt.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they did it, but most of it is her continuously flirting with him, and then him calling her the S word and telling her to go away.
That definitely needs to be tried.
I know if you bring her and Grunt to Tachanka and then go to that area where the Krogan doctor is, where all like the sick Krogan on the beds are, there's like an entire discussion the two of them have, and it's hilarious.
Oh, these videos are going to be writing themselves by the sound of it. Hollywood guy did a bad thing in my Mass Effect trip today. Gave up Legion to Cerberus. How do you feel, Hollywood guy? How do you feel? Feel good about yourself? It's Legion, man. Legion.
Does this unit have a soul?
I mean, I felt terrible doing it. I mean, Legion's my brobot.
It's very rare that I actually get to do his loyalty mission.
Is it because you don't do your vacuum cleaners with loyalty missions?
But it kind of where it falls. If you're trying to save everybody, there's always one loyalty mission that you can't do, can you?
Legion's my favorite robot sidekick since Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
I mean, if you do them before the IFF mission, then you can do them all.
You can't do everybody's though, can you? Because otherwise you either pick the final loyalty mission or you pick the crew.
No, because if you do it before you pick up the eye effect, then the crew don't get taken.
And if the crew does get taken, you can do... After the crew gets taken, I forget if it's 2 or 3, but you can do a couple missions before anyone dies.
Oh, I always thought it was 1. I always only have one loyalty mission left.
No, it's definitely more than 1. It's 2 or 3, I just forget which.
Down to the last enemy. Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping.
Hollywood guy did it on purpose. We still feel bad.
The Solarian STG team was shot down.
We do have a conversation topic this evening,
To that data terminal.
as requested by Manning. Into the hack.
Well, it wasn't really a request, it was more of just a suggestion.
I need to send you the podcast as well, don't I?
Yes.
I'll do that after the stream. But yes, so the conversation starter for today's stream is Admira Anderson. True hero or secret villain? Also, I did get this. Yes, I did get the stream up eventually.
How about both?
Oh, both. Straight in there from Curtis. What makes you say both, Curtis?
Because you can be a hero and you can be a villain at the same time.
Anything that he's done in particular that makes you think he's a villain?
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping.
Not really. I haven't played the game much,
Approaching.
know too much about it, so I'm still new at the game. But usually you can see a hero can do both. You know, you see in TV shows, movies, and stuff like that. But
Do you
then
think
again,
that-
it could be just a hero.
But I do think as far as the books go, they certainly don't or paint him in the light that maybe they should. I kind of think he's almost a completely different character in the books from what Manning's described.
Well, you know what they say. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to retire on Thessia. Like, was it James or Kent who was talking about that? Or was it both of them?
I thought it was Jake who said that. Well, I'm sure that's what Jacob was doing while Shepard was on shore leave. Not shore leave, what was it?
Tim?
House arrest.
Yeah, I was looking at the chat there. Look, should have been. Oh, sweet. It's like you're the villain in somebody's story kind of deal. No, not quite. Maybe just like you think maybe he's a bit too nice. Maybe there's something darker going on, or the only way Anderson is a villain is if you want the Reapers to win.
I mean, it could be like Kahoku too. I mean, Kahoku seems like a nice guy, but then he ends up doing a lot of really sketchy stuff and kind of goes off the rails a bit.
He can also can be a specter too. I don't know.
Ow. Ow.
Squad member offline.
Can you dilate up?
Too late.
I'll distract it. Okay.
I mean, by the end of Mass Effect 1, Cerberus probably did the Alliance a favor by killing Kahoku.
Remote transmitters have been compromised.
Only Alliance member who is more
Find the targets.
based on is Hackett.
Team member is hurt.
Damn it. I changed tab to 1 minute. I'm not dying like this. Yeah, fine.
Oh, I got my guys mixed up. I was thinking about Hackett could be both.
Ow.
I hate this. Thank you, Tim.
I think about Anderson
Really
he likes to
felt-
talk too much.
Which gun's that, Elsa? Is it this? Oh, what? Who's shooting me now? Go away.
I was shooting the books on the floor.
Oh.
Oh god. Raptors.
The Lancer. One that looks like the standard gun. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. It does get annoying when it
Mission accomplished.
have to keep cooling down now. Oh, I need some of those rocket, the grenade things.
Hey Tim, have you ever played the Far Cry games?
I played the first one, and I really enjoyed that. Hated the second one, and then I've only played a little bit of the third one. I haven't played the rest.
What's that?
Sensors tell me only one left.
Far Cry games.
Tim's played the first. Tim's played the first one.
Stay alert.
Yeah.
Enemy is regrouping.
That was really good.
I've heard the first two were amazing. Like, I own 3, 4, and 5, but I haven't found any online store to find the first two.
The first one's really good. The second one, it's really dire.
Like, I've not played it, but I've heard 1,000,001 people talk about how it had a gun jamming mechanic. So, like, your guns would, like, never fire when you needed them to.
Yeah, and you had to, because you're in Africa, you've got to keep giving yourself malaria tablets.
The thing about like that Skyrim is it gives you an option to do like a survival mode where you actually need to eat to survive.
I think what annoyed me most was when you cleared out a checkpoint. Yeah, you could spend quite a bit of time planning it all out and clearing it all out, and as soon as you left the area, you came back, they just respawned everywhere.
guys were dying in bronze.
This is silver.
Oh yeah. Thought Tim said he was staying at the bronze.
No,
No.
Tim just said he wasn't feeling manly enough to do gold.
And now he can't catch my bench.
Some fine work, team. We're clear. Enemy is regrouping.
Hey, I listened to you guys' podcast the other day. You guys did a pretty good job on it.
Force approaching.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Curtis.
We should do an episode that's just specifically us, like, not even being like conversationalist, but we just debate. I don't know what my plan is there. I was just spamming the double space bar to just teleport out of there, but I ended up closer to the enemy.
Plans are for the ill-prepared.
What's the point in that teleport function if it just brings me closer to the thing that's killing me?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No.
Oh, there's a Ravager thing there, look. Didn't see that
Oh,
one.
it's nice knowing you guys.
Squad member in trouble.
I seriously die by stepping in a puddle of Ravager blood.
I mean, anyone could suffocate in a puddle.
Ow.
I'm not saying that wouldn't be like extremely painful, but that's a pretty, like, I don't think that would kill you.
Burn your feet or something.
If you face first, you could drown in a puddle.
Or if you had a really saucy pizza, so you could fell it and you passed out face first, you could like drown in tomato sauce.
Enemy is regrouping.
Actually, no, that's funny. That reminds me. I was at a Costco once, and they had like a 32-gallon tub of mayonnaise, and there was actually a warning on the side to keep it away from kids, because like a kid could fall in head first and not be able to get out and like drown. And I was like, drowning in mayonnaise is gonna be like the worst way to die.
What are you talking about? That sounds amazing. I'd drown in mayonnaise.
Yeah, drowning in mayonnaise would suck.
If you don't like it.
Yeah, it could be worse. Could be mustard.
Oh, you see that dodge? Oh, I didn't dodge that one too well. Any word on Dragon Age?
Word on Dragon Age.
No.
Hollywood guy.
I've not seen anything on the new Dragon Age, actually. Last I heard that as of February it was half completed.
Which half?
Ah, that's the question, isn't it, really?
Beginning, the middle, or the end.
Oh,
Top marks, team. Enemy is still active.
You know, I did see in a Jackdaw video that there's a better chance of a Dragon Age Origins remaster happening now.
Is there? Well, this is a remaster and not a remake.
Yeah.
If they give the Warden a voice, I'm gonna get pissed.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. I think it's also partly why those like they won't bring the Warden into the future games as like an active character. Because they don't want to, you know, piss people off. I don't know what's happened, but I'm invisible on my screen.
You're invisible on my screen too.
I can see you.
I can see a red outline, but not you.
You can't see me.
So what you're saying is you've become John Cena. Oh god, something came up behind me that I couldn't even see.
Oh,
Mixing.
Tim was too busy looking at the Banshee's butt.
Yeah, were you looking at my butt, Tim?
No, the Banshee.
Well, I would hope you would be looking at mine before the Banshees.
I wasn't looking at anybody's butt this time.
I saw it. You're right close to it.
Enemy is regrouping.
Apparently lift grenades count as biotic kills.
To the LZ. Shuttle inbound. Acknowledged.
If I go down in the extraction phase, guys, just leave me behind. I don't deserve it.
Well, not with that attitude.
I think I'm getting lag or something, because this guy just somehow hits me without me seeing it.
Random.
How many grenades did you carry?
Run away, run away.
Multiplayer. Didn't manage to carry three.
I hate Banshee.
Oh, Banshee.
Two of them. Two brutes, man.
Ow.
They're all after him. They're all after him, Tim. Diana's coming to the rescue.
10 seconds.
Area's compromised. Get to the LZ. Secure. Well done, team.
Nice.
That was
See,
my
Craig,
next
you
one.
wanted to die, and we saved you anyway.
Yeah.
So,
He want to be left behind.
how do you
I like
guys
the
then?
Marine.
Who do you think? Who is on Team Anderson? Who is against Team Anderson?
Well, I very much don't like him. But most of you probably guessed that.
Yes.
What about you, Craig?
I'm very much with him.
Diana's with him. What about you, Curtis?
He's okay.
How much money have I got? Ooh, let's open a box. Do we get a new character?
For some
No.
reason I'm not getting in here.
Guess plasma shotgun.
That's the Geth one, and you can charge that one.
Is it good?
I like it because I'm pretty sure with the exception of the Piranha, it has the most rounds per thermal clip, and it does quite a bit of damage. It's just quite heavy as well.
Need to be a Geth then, I think.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is I'm pretty sure all the Geth
Might-
characters, depending how you level them, get bonus damage and ammo if you use Geth weapons.
You had to
Tim,
bite me in, Tim.
I thought I did.
Tim,
Yeah.
have you replaced me with a bot in chat?
In chat.
I've been replaced with a bot.
In Discord.
No, I mean in the stream chat. We've got a bot now. He's taken my job.
Oh. Oh, the Streamlabs thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd set that up ages ago, and I don't know why it's only just started, like, doing it. It didn't work for ages.
Oh no, it's gained independent thought. Revolution's begun.
Reach or damage. Reach or damage. Damage. Or damage.
Seems like I'm unable to get in for some reason.
Ability.
Okay. Here, I clicked on the server sky, see it put me in there.
Yeah, you should be able to just join right through one of our like from your friend list.
Yeah, it's saying you're not in the game. Well, it's not. It's got the green ring around it.
Yeah, I'm for some reason not letting me in for some reason. Try again. I hope this thing's not updating on me now. That's all I need. Well, let me be back here, man. I might have to reboot this computer.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, go ahead, start. I jump back in as soon as I get a chance.
Give me 2 seconds before you start it, though. I'm just redoing this character's powers.
no worries.
Actually, I'm gonna change my character because I hate the Fury. Just don't like being flexible. I need something big and clunky.
So you want something with reach?
Exactly.
We've got med packs, so that's good. Equipment. So stick some of these on now. Shotgun. Extra shotgun damage.
Hey Tim,
Yeah.
you've heard of Squid Game, haven't you?
Yeah.
They're actually casting for a real life reality show version of it.
Are they?
Yeah.
I know Mr. Beast did a version.
Yeah, but Netflix is actually doing a reality show, and there's US casting and UK casting for it. So I'm just kind of looking at it thinking, $4 million looks pretty good.
Do it. Go for it.
Mr. Beast, yeah. Mr. Beast is a mad lad, though. You see, he literally gave someone an island the other day.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one yet.
I actually watched or listened to an interview with him on Spotify where he talks about how he got started and everything. It was really interesting.
He's a pretty cool dude. He's from the
Yeah.
same state I am,
Really?
North Carolina.
It's a shame he didn't stay there and sort of seek him out or something.
Well, I'm like almost 20 years older than him.
Oh yeah, but it's free money.
I'm sub to him. I guess I just wasn't one of the lucky 100 to go to his island, to compete for his island.
Apparently he does casting for his videos because he wants to, like, he does get random, like, quote unquote strangers, like people he's never met before, but he has a casting director just to make sure that the people do like good reactions to surprises and things. Like if there's somebody with a lot of personality and don't and wouldn't be too shy, basically.
Yeah, he's definitely a master of his craft, that's for sure.
It's very interesting, like how he got started, and the people he works with now are just sort of people that were struggling at the time too, and they really put a lot of effort into figuring out like the algorithm and how to make something more popular and figuring out what's trending. And it's crazy because he puts in a lot more money into his company, if you want to call it that, than he actually like makes. Like he borrows a lot of money.
A tactically significant area has been located. Hostile forces will attempt to stop you. Lock the area down.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, he makes a ludicrous amount of money, though, so he can do pretty much whatever he wants.
I mean, his credit rating must be through the roof.
There's a website called Social Blade, and you can go on there. You can put any YouTube channel in it. It'll tell you how many views and how much money it makes a day. And he roughly makes around about $30,000 a day. Just from YouTube.
I know, and that's not even counting all his merch and
Yeah.
his stores and everything else. I think he streams, too.
He's also a mentor as well. Like he mentors YouTubers that are struggling.
Member in trouble. Squad member
hate this game. I'm a collector and I'm using Metager.
Outstanding work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Enemies inbound.
Any joy, Curtis? Was he gone?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah, he
I'm
said he
still
was
here.
restarting his whole computer, I think.
Yeah. Try to invite me in if you can. I see you're playing right now, so I had to join in on EA Play. Origin's not working for me for some reason.
Ah.
Has gone dark.
Oh, 2 with 1 shot. Get in.
Enemy is regrouping.
I
It's a
must.
big moment for Tim, guys. Everyone like the stream.
Interfaces are offline.
You can charge that gun too, if you didn't know.
That's what I did to kill 2 of them. But oh no!
Member offline. Target online. Member is hurt.
I thought you can join right in when you're on EA Play. See if I can't do that on EA Play.
Yeah, I can't invite you, Curtis. We're in game.
Yeah, that's okay. I try again on Origin. Shut EA Play off.
Get back and find that device.
How do you even commit suicide in this game?
Running. Keep it up.
But what you do is you run into a banshee.
No, I mean, like, I died, and then I noticed on the bottom it said I committed suicide. It was my cause of death.
How did you die?
I don't know. There was gunfire going around, but I didn't actually see what killed me.
Maybe you shot yourself.
Maybe.
We're running out of time. Find that target now. Target greenlit.
For some odd reason, it worked. I'll
Awesome.
be in here a second, guys.
Told you to get shot from
Like
good.
everything's got the mind of their own.
Diana, you wasn't wrong.
Short. Find those targets.
I do like this gun.
Targets are lit. Mission accomplished. Team member is hurt.
I hate this game.
I'm right here, Craig.
Member down.
Admira got killed already, just barely got in the game. I'm playing the Krogan.
Oh.
Squad member has flatlined.
It got behind some, I think. I'm not hearing good things about Gotham Knights. I didn't know there was a Gotham game coming out.
Yeah. I was kind of looking forward to it, but then, well, honestly, it's supposed to be about Batman dying, and you could play as multiple characters like Red Hood and Batgirl and Nightwing.
All right. Well, what's happened with it?
I don't know. I think I'm going through quite a bit of issues of some kind. Although to be fair, name a DC project that isn't in trouble.
They're saying the Batgirl just got cancelled. I just turn that on and turn that off.
Yeah, Warner Brothers they didn't even bother releasing it because they wanted to just write it off.
Sorry, I kind of killed you there, Tim.
Where's it gonna be on? Netflix?
Do you mean Batgirl, Curtis?
Ah!
Yeah.
No, that would probably be on
Who has
HBO
anything?
Max. It's probably planned to be on HBO Max.
Mission accomplished. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
They're not even done making the film yet.
Enemy force approaching.
I was mostly surprised Brendan Fraser was in it. I don't think I've seen him in a movie since, like, whatever the last Mummy was.
But he still looks about 12, doesn't he? His curtains, hairstyle.
He looks pretty good for 53.
His shield ability, but that's... That one. I thought I'd turned it on. Thank you, Anna. Poor gameplay. Apparently.
It's a shame because I was kind of excited about it. Like, just especially the fact that you could play it in co-op.
Thank you, Tim.
What does the shield ability do then? Just give me extra shields?
Yeah, and you can also explode it to do damage in a little small area around you.
Woohoo! I don't know if I can get to you, Curtis.
Yeah, I made a big boo-boo. Thank you, Tim. Whoa! Man! You got me again.
Ah!
Squad member in trouble.
I try to get you, Tim.
Man, there's loads around there.
That missile might have been a bit extreme there, Craig.
I'm not even sure if I did anything to it.
No, you killed it, but I already had it down like to about a third life.
Well, I don't like those things, so... You say overkill, I say underkill.
just like shooting your missiles out.
Hide. That doesn't help, Craig.
I saved you, Craig.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy forces at half strength.
I just want to stay with the team.
Enemy data siphons operational.
Collector running full pelt at me.
Get back and
There's no I in team. But there is an I in meat pie.
target down.
Ah, my aim's all over the place. I'm getting shot. Ooh, by a big guy.
Dare step on me. I told you not to step on me.
Couldn't kill him quick enough.
They don't listen very well. I told them not to step on me, but they didn't listen. Somebody's behind you, Tim.
Devices are offline. Keep on it.
Ow. Get behind something.
Barbecue.
Don't shoot me, Tom.
Well, every time you're like just behind me.
Locate and disarm.
I'm just trying to stay with the team.
Got a guy right behind you, Manning.
I know. I think I'm the only one trying to actually do the objective.
Team member offline.
There's no I in objective.
Locate and disarm. Device down.
Okay, game.
Devices offline. Good job.
What kind of gun you got there, Manning?
Huh?
What kind of gun you got there?
Black Widow.
I just-
I like that Hollywood guy. No iron team, but there isn't me.
I love that rousing speech Shaun gives in the department store of Shaun of the Dead.
Don't remember it.
I know that movie was made to be kind of a joke, but it's like actually one of the best zombie movies ever made.
Yeah, he does make good stuff, Simon Pegg. Have you seen Spaced?
I think you mean Edgar Wright.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I have not seen Spaced. I did see Hot Fuzz though.
Space
And
it's a TV
I haven't
series.
seen whatever the. Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Good shooting. Stay alert. Enemy is
And I never saw the third movie he did, Bar at the End of the World or Tavern at the End of the World or whatever it was called.
That's really good too.
World's End.
That's it. I thought Hot Fuzz was good, but it wasn't as good as Shaun of the Dead.
That can go through walls.
If Tim becomes a zombie, Craig, are you going to keep him in your shed to play video games with once a week?
I mean, if I just played with you guys, then we could get started sooner.
Oh, that's harsh, man.
Yeah, sorry, that was a bit harsh.
Oh.
Well, you can live in my shed, if it makes you feel better, Tim.
Thank you.
That doesn't mean he's going to play video games with you, though.
What else would you do in a shed?
Target practice.
I mean, that's a valid point. Do you have a... If there were zombies in your neighborhood, Tim, do you have enough LPs you don't care about that you could throw at them?
No, haven't got any.
Or do you at least have a cricket bat?
No. Got some tennis rackets.
Baseball bat.
Well, one of my favorite zombie games of all time, the melee weapon's an umbrella. So, I mean, I guess a tennis racket could work. I'd give you some of my tennis rackets, Tim, but they're all left-handed.
well done, team. Enemy is still active.
But it's alright, I can't play with the right-handed one either, so...
Enemies inbound.
Fair enough.
When you run out of ammo...
Any golf
Oh,
clubs?
I always forget about that. I've got like a full clip of them. I always think that I need to probably save them until I'm desperate.
You run out.
So you're not quite on the level of Andy Murray, then.
No, definitely not.
Did he ever win a Wimbledon? I remember for the longest time that was like, he would win stuff, but people always criticized him for never winning at Wimbledon.
I think you're thinking of Tim Henman.
I'm pretty sure Andy Murray, too.
He won it once. And then a load of back injuries.
Away from carrying the English.
Hey there, random.
Squad member has flatlined.
Excuse me, can you just throw away my key?
Squad member needs help.
Again?
Well, yes. I don't have a reason.
Oh! That was a bit... Yeah, don't stick to the wall. Ah!
Team member is hurt.
I'm out of metagel.
Oh, what? Kidding.
I got that Scion almost dead though.
Oh, so am I. Shot in the back.
Oh.
Oh, well.
You'll be saving the day, Tim.
Mission failed. Returning to base.
I think I'll step out so someone else can join.
No worries, we get Diana back in.
Yeah, we need her help.
Thanks, Curtis.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
If only
was lousy
Tim
too,
had
though. I had a
alt-tabbed
Krogan.
out of the game earlier to invite Curtis.
Oh, yeah, Alt Tab, I didn't think of that.
Just stand there right in the middle. Don't even go into cover. Just alt-tab out of the game.
Well, I think my PC is being stubborn today, like everyone else's.
Right. Also, I was quite a fan of the Geth. I actually like fighting against Cerberus.
The Geth are awesome.
Well, I will be hanging about in stream chat, but I'll probably be leaving Discord.
No worries.
Because Tim replaced you?
Exactly. I am now putting into place plans to get my revenge.
You're a regular old Professor Chaos.
Oh, yes. I'm English and everything.
You need a cool supervillain name, though. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Craig, but it doesn't really intimidate you.
Yeah. I'll leave that to you, Manning, to come up with one.
No worries, what's up? I'm sure we
Call
can.
him Joker Jr.
We'll do this round if you're still available. Then we can do that on the next one. We'll get you in for the game.
You're from Bristol, right? So you'd be like the Bristol Bandit.
Not from Bristol, no. I'm very close to Bristol, but not. I don't live in Bristol.
Okay, fair enough.
So who was my doppelganger anyway?
I don't know. I didn't know the guy. I just saw him in a traffic jam, and I sort of just walked back a little bit to see if it was actually you. But
You mean you didn't just, like, go up and, like, knock on the window and be like, you look just like my friend?
no, because his window was rolled open, so I'd be knocking him on the head.
Incoming enemies. Secure the area.
That one. It's the field thing I want, isn't it? Oh, I didn't do all my gear and stuff. That was a schoolboy error.
Those are my favorite bad guys in Resident Evil 4, the Grenados.
Oh, you didn't bring any jokes today, Eddie.
Yeah, I've not heard one yet. Yeah.
Squad member has flatlined.
I gotta make you wait a little bit. What's the name of the other guy in Resident Evil 4, Tim? The Spanish guy who looks like Vega? I think he's like Luis or something.
That's the one. The cop.
Some good work down there.
Area clear.
Enemy is regrouping. We've got a spy drone down.
I'll do Croak's job from.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
The drone will go dark.
What did one wall say to the other?
You're in a corner, or I don't know.
Very close. I'll meet you at the corner.
What?
I'll meet you at the corner.
Ah. That's definitely a good one.
The drone's almost there. That's all of them. Good work. Enemy is
Do you want to hear a joke about time travel? Nah, never mind. You didn't like it.
enemy force approaching.
Understood. Contact.
Technically, you're right.
That's a
'cause you-
joke.
Oh, come on. That's a pretty good one.
How do you know which one of those are going to explode and which ones don't?
The collectors explode, the Reapers don't.
I don't
Which
know,
one is that?
probably.
The glowing things?
Or more specifically, husks don't explode, abominations do.
What is the most anticipated game you want to play? Ooh, now that is a good question.
One more and it's a wrap.
Last target.
What am I really looking forward to?
Some fine work, team.
I'm looking forward to the next Dragon Age.
Stay alert. Bogeys incoming.
Banshee.
Don't actually have anything on my immediate radar that I'm wanting to know every single morsel of detail about. What's coming out soon?
I'm guessing a Call of Duty game.
No. I'm looking forward to playing the Star Trek game. Star Trek Resurgence? I thought that would have been out by now.
When is that coming out, Tim?
Well, it was supposed to be in the first quarter, which ended in June.
Wouldn't that be the second quarter?
Would that be available on
Was it second? Yeah, the second quarter. Sorry. End of the second quarter, which is that's June, isn't it?
Yeah.
would that be on Microsoft?
It's on Epic.
Xbox or something?
Epic Games exclusive, I think.
Epic Games is evil, though.
It's one of these. I think it's a bit like a Telltale game.
The enemy has established a communication array.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing that.
Ah,
The guy does the voice of Spock.
Place down.
The guy does the voice of Spock. He did a good job. He nailed it.
ah, that's just mean.
Well, I tried. I was coming to you. Whoa.
Craig's looking to. Looking forward to cooking Mama 5. Gonna watch Diana. How she owns the map. Look at that, little tricks, look. Little tricks. Get into cover and still get the device. What about you, Hollywood guy? What game are you looking forward to playing?
Device is offline. Good job.
Ah, Hollywood guy, you are such a diamond. Thank you so much.
It's not really a new game, but I am pretty excited for the new DLC for Aliens Fireteam Elite that's supposed to come out at the end of the month.
I've heard the Alien Isolation game is supposed to be really actually quite good.
Oh, it's amazing. It's incredible.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is regrouping.
Yeah, I saw someone was playing that the other night. Looks
Just
pretty
don't
good.
play it in VR.
Enemies approaching.
Well, it's too
That
scary.
bad, huh?
I've beaten the game multiple times, like with mouse and keyboard, but when I did, it's funny, like I've said it before, but I got an Oculus Rift specifically to play it in VR, and like my heart literally can't take it.
Nice. Hollywood guys looking forward to playing Mass Effect 5 and Dragon Age. I'm hoping they do a good job with Dragon Age.
Squad member down.
Bit better. Inquisition turned out amazing, but that had a far from a seamless development cycle.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
I was shooting at her. She,
Guys, oh, I thought I saved you. I guess I
Oh,
didn't kill it
shoot,
fast
man.
enough.
I was killing it until she moved out of my range. That Star Wars Fallen Order 2 might be pretty good. I think that's coming out next year, ain't it?
Yeah. I've not played the first one yet, to be honest.
That was pretty good. I kind of liked it.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I don't think Colin will be in Dragon Age 5. Or at least if he does, then he's got a different voice actor, that's for sure. I wish developers had more control over the products as opposed to the publishers. All about money though, isn't it? These days.
Whoa. Gotcha.
Right behind you, Curtis. That's it. Shoot. If there's any game you want to see
I heard
get
it, but I
better,
didn't know where it was.
oh, get better or a revamp. I would like to see Dragon Age Origins get a revamp. Not a remake, definitely not a remake, but a remaster. It does look tired.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Squad member has flatlined. Here they come. Squad member has flatlined.
Oh, and Metal Gear Solid as well, the original. I won't mind seeing that getting a proper. I mean, I know it had the twin snakes, but they kind of butchered it. That.
Can they even make Metal Gear games now that Kojima's gone?
Well, yeah, it's Konami that owns the rights, isn't it? But they don't really make. They're focusing more on pachinko machines.
I know
now.
they make pachinko machines.
I'm hit.
Because I was going to say, I think the one thing any gamer who's around our age would want more than anything is a Silent Hill game. But
Yeah.
that'll never happen. A good one, though, not like Homecoming.
I mean,
Team member is hurt.
Bit rude. I think everyone wants a Legendary Edition for Dragon Age.
how many are the Silent Hill games?
Who's shooting me? Oh, you.
Member is hurt.
Ah. Craig wants a remake of Origins in the Frostbite engine. In the Frostbite engine? Are you mad?
How about a remake of Night Trap?
Enemies approaching. Got it.
That was an awesome game. It's proper hard. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, proper hard. I think it got banned here in the UK as well.
Oh no, Banshee's coming. Oh no.
What, Night Trap?
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me. It's amazing how many people still, like 30 years later, still represent what that game was. Misrepresent, sorry.
Squad member down. Squad member needs help.
Ah,
Get my ass kicked.
well, I know I did. Banshee's got me.
Didn't the UK ban Carmageddon too? Which is kind of, or wait, did they turn the people into zombies? I forget.
Yeah, that was everywhere there, wasn't it?
Well, I guess everywhere except North America.
That's the most British I've ever been. I don't know what I said there. One step off going, what-o?
Were there ever any issues in the UK with the Grand Theft Auto games?
No. No, I think they moved on by then.
I was gonna say, because it's weird that they'd be okay with that, but then they'd ban Night Trap.
And that trap was like early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 94, I think, which was only 7 years before GTA 3.
Ah.
Member needs help.
We got like a remake of Siphon Filter. My friend loved Siphon Filter. I never got into it. My really liked it.
Oh, Tim, you're invisible.
Ooh, awesome. Right now. The enemy can still see me though.
Yeah, I can just see a floating gun running around.
Only one more enemy. Outstanding work. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
I think I picked the wrong gun as well.
Ranking officer in the hard drive he carried are MIA. Locate the object and bring it back.
Oh, there was a game years ago that I really enjoyed. Oh, my word.
Was it Wing Commander?
No.
That had Mark Hamill in it, though.
Second Sight. That could probably do with a remake. Story to that was brilliant.
Good. Get back to the extraction zone.
I've been playing that. Super Anniversary. I didn't know that was a remake of the first original game.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently some people, like real estate agents, went around and they appraised what Croft Manor would be worth, and it was something, I forget, it was something like 8.5 million, which I remember thinking was like, seemed weirdly cheap.
Does that come inclusive with a butler that's trapped in the freezer?
Well, only the Renegade player's trapped in the freezer.
Fine work, team. Enemy is
I've done that all the time. I always strap him in the freezer.
I mean, to be fair, that's still better than how Batman treats Alfred.
What if BioWare released a spin-off horror game where you're trapped in a space station with Rachni everywhere?
So like Dead Space.
Yeah. Indigo Prophecy. That was proper weird, that game.
What, Dead Space?
No, Indigo Prophecy.
Oh. You know, I would probably play that though, because I'm thinking anyone who's ever done the Omega DLC in Mass Effect 3, that like 15-minute section where you're like creeping around the abandoned mines, trying to find out how to turn the power back on with those, I forget, adjudicants or whatever they were called.
Yeah.
Like I guess it wasn't really horror, but it was kind of creepy. Adjutants, that's it.
Goodness sake. An entire section of DLC had such hardcore horror game vibes, and then after all that... Nice. Such hardcore horror vibes, and then after all that build up, you could just appeared unceremoniously like it was a particularly weak enemy. It's been so long since I played that one. I did start
There's
it.
a lot of games that seem to randomly have like one horror level in them. Like I'll never forget like the first time I played Republic Commando, and you got to the part on the ghost ship. And, like the first half of that before all the mercenaries show up was like proper scary.
Right. Oh, sorry, do you still want a game? Also love how DLC randomly awarded you for being an engineer.
I can step out and he can step in.
Okay, thanks, Curtis.
It's not really rewarding you, there's just unique dialogue specifically for the engineer. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
No worries. We'll do a bronze match after this one to finish up, Diana. So I know you don't like doing bronze ones that much. So we'll get Curtis back in for that one. And that should make up for being like ridiculously an hour late.
Did you have your vacuum cleaner playing around with your computer today?
Right, I'm going to change character again.
Oh yeah, well I was just writing in chat, like the DLC randomly rewarded you for being an engineer. this was the only time I think that the player class was actually taken into consideration, and it's really weird to me. Like, this should have been all over the games.
You would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but this was it was this one specific instance where the Cerberus guy was like, I don't know, something about, yeah, you have to stay here and fix the life support, or a lot of people on Omega will die. And Arya is like, I'll just let them die. And the other girl, I don't remember her name, is like, no, you can't let them die. You have to save the civilians. And the Cerberus guy is like, Shepard, now I've got you in a bind. What will you choose? And then if you're an engineer, you can go, what do you mean choose? This would work on me if I was a dumb grunt, and then just zit reinstalls the power grid instantly. You just get a quick time option. It's amazing.
Yeah,
They should have done this way more. They should have done this way more. Like, if you are like an infiltrator, you should get sniper prompts. You should get way more sniper prompts. Or if you are biotic, disarm prompts, or something like that. I don't know, that was just extremely weird to me. It was like, suddenly they remembered, oh shit, player classes exist. What
There's
if
a couple-
we do something really cool with an engineer here?
There's a couple things like that, like in the Citadel DLC. If you're an engineer, Maya, when you get to the part where you have to infiltrate the casino, Maya Brooks has a whole bunch of bonus dialogue about if you're an engineer, about how she's like, oh, I keep forgetting you shoot so many people, I keep forgetting you actually fix things, or something like that.
I mean, that's cool and all, but that's just like optional dialogue, I guess, and not you actually being able to do something.
Why don't you focus on maxing one character at a time? I get bored playing the same character. Apart from the stabby woman. Although I am getting a bit bored playing her now, to be fair. Wouldn't mind the stabby man.
Yeah, you need the stabby man.
Yeah.
Lost a strategic location. No time for aerial bombardment.
I do like that guy, that's a fun character. It was one of the first guys I drew from a character pack, and I played him a lot. But now I'm like really tired of him.
Apparently in the original version of the multiplayer, that character was supposed to actually just be Kai Lang, but then they were worried about that breaking the canon since he supposedly dies in the game.
And I mean, it makes no sense that he would work for the Alliance, but yes.
There's other Cerberus characters here though.
They're like explained as defectors and stuff. Okay, why am I not going into the game? What's going on?
It says that you're there.
I can see your corpse.
I'm still in the loading screen.
Oh, what's the point in having this bubble thing if you can still get shot? Oh, this is not going well.
Squad member needs help. Team member offline.
Well, trying to rejoin.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is regrouping.
Right.
Enemies inbound.
I didn't get to. I was sorry, Hello Guy. I'm not actually responded to that question yet. What game had a remake or a remaster that didn't need one? I would say
Final Fantasy VII.
I was actually going to say The Last of Us.
That one didn't need a sequel, but that's not a remake or a remaster.
I quite enjoyed the sequel, but I don't think it's old enough. It's had a complete remake, isn't it? It's had a remaster and a remake. Yeah, I agree with Craig though. That GTA remaster.
The worst part of that was they took the originals off all the digital markets when it was released.
Only one more enemy. Some fine work, team.
Yes, please buy the same game for $60 instead of 20.
Our
The
signal
worst version of the same game as well.
are offline.
I'd spend $20 for the original Resident Evil 2 and 3.
You need to play them on. Have you heard of the Seamless HD project?
I have not.
Check it out. That is what the remake of Resident Evil 2 and 3 should have been. Absolutely beautiful.
The only way to experience Resident Evil 2 was on N64, as was intended.
Yeah, I think it's the N64 version that you need. I'll drop a link to it in Discord.
Alright.
Device enabled. Team member is hurt.
When is your door not a door?
Squad member down.
When it's ajar.
Squad member needs help. We're running out of time. Find that target now.
Ah, this is just... This round is not going well for me at all.
You got them all. Objective completed.
Always after the leader.
That was my entire punchline. Hold joking stuff. Oh, sorry, random. Sorry, Manning. When is a door not a door?
When it's ajar?
When someone leaves it ajar, with it then becoming unhinged.
Enemy is regrouping. Time
Oh, okay. That's good.
There you go, random.
approaching.
You've got a seal of approval from Manning. I got one for you, random. What do you call a man with no shins? Oh no, the All-Stars PC's died now. Bad soccer player.
But
Squad member has flatlined.
I'm too busy reading chat to know what's going on, but... Neil. Random.
Team member offline.
God, I'm getting absolutely... absolutely slaughtered. We're in about
They
like
love you, Tim.
third round, I think. Run away. Get behind cover.
What is it? Claim silver.
Have it. And you.
Hey Tim,
Yeah.
did you hear about the skeleton who went into a bar and asked for a beer?
No.
The bartender gave him a beer, and then the skeleton also asked for a mop.
Dear.
Womp, womp.
Random, what do you call it? A man with a shawl on his head. Oh.
What do you call a man with a shoe on his head?
Shovel.
Team member offline.
Doug.
Shovel?
Yeah, Doug.
Oh, a shovel. I thought you said a shoe.
Squad member in trouble.
Oh, that's just rude.
Squad member down.
Not very good. I got one more. One more. What do you call a man with a block of wood on his head?
Squad member has flatlined.
Chop?
Edward.
Blockhead.
Ed Wood, haha.
Squad member down.
Where do fruits like to go on vacation? Hair is.
What? Oh.
Squad member down.
Well, I just saw it disappear. I don't know if it's funny or not. I can take a crack at it. What does Captain Kirk says to skeleton? What's up, Bones?
Enemy forces at half
It's weird to think their shoes are constantly... constantly licking your feet with their tongue.
I asked my dog what 2 minus 2 was, and he said nothing.
Keep close or the drone will go dark again.
Assisting friendly forces. Additional power from Omni-Tool.
Squad member down.
Ah, what?
Stick close to that drone. It shuts down defensively. Team member has gone dark. Team member is hurt. You need to stay close to that drone.
by one.
Halfway there. Watch your sectors.
To increase motive power.
Manning's still alive. If and only if Shepard is alive, how will he or she be introduced?
Don't stop. You've got it.
I hope they don't bring Shepard back. I think there's way more stories to tell. Galaxy is big enough to have more than one person's story in it.
You know what the baby corn said to the mother corn? Where's popcorn?
That's kind of corny.
Oh,
Enemy is down to one.
I reckon Lara will say something along the lines of somehow Shepard returned.
Outstanding work. Area cleared. Enemy is regrouping.
Yeah, she's got a healthy obsession with him.
Here they come.
I always found it kind of creepy that she bugs your cabin in the third game.
But
Curtis, if you, I think Allstar's PC's bust. If you want to come and join in,
alright.
Ow, 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 ow.
I'll be in there a second.
No. Oh, he didn't kill me. Oh, he came back to kill me.
Well, they could always make a game like about 20 years later to have his kid join the team. He has a kid.
Yeah, but then you're kind of going down the whole Star Wars route, aren't you? Where everyone's all connected.
Yeah. Yeah. That might work.
You know where boats go when they get sick? The dock.
That's apparently every single object in my room just died.
I think people need to look at what Star Wars does and tell smaller stories inside a massive galaxy. Everything like episodes 7, 8 and 9 ever again. So I didn't mind 7, 8 and 9, but yeah, they weren't focused. They weren't.
Well, 7 was a shot-for-shot remake of 4. 8 tried to erase everything from the first 7 movies, and then 9 tried to retcon everything from 8. It was a mess.
So for that. I mean, they weren't bad. I actually quite like the prequels as well, to be honest.
Yeah, the one good thing about 7, 8, and 9 is they made me appreciate how good the prequels were.
Team member is hurt. Team member has gone dark.
breathe.
But the plot to 9 was just silly. It was like bad middle school fan fiction. It's like, what if Palpatine came back and then instead of a Death Star, there was like a million Star Destroyers that all had Death Star cannons?
Yeah. I mean, it makes a mockery of Anakin being the chosen one. If, you know, we destroyed Palpatine and then all of a sudden, you know, he can just come back again. Like, what was the whole point in that?
Enemy is regrouping. Here they come.
7 was alright, 8 and 9 are god awful. The entire stream. Well, we can. Oh, what? Who's shot?
If they had turned out, if 8 and 9 had like flipped the script, and Rey had turned out to be the villain, and Kylo like redeemed himself, that might have almost been interesting. But I don't think Disney has balls big enough to have done that.
This guy is just so spongy. Go away! Seriously, what does this bubble thing do?
It protects you.
From what?
Bullets.
Viruses? Certainly does not protect you from bullets.
STDs. I think it might damage enemies who touch it too, but I forget how I leveled it.
Oh no!
No.
Squad member in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Mission failed. We're out of here.
I think we all died.
Just a bit, yeah. Do you guys want a bronze match? Or you done for? I mean, we're quite late tonight.
I can probably sneak in a bronze match.
Up to me.
Go on then, quick bronze match, and then
Yeah,
we'll
do
call it night. There, did you get? Is the All-Star back in? Is he completely gone?
I thought I heard him in voice chat.
Yeah, I'm back. But I think you wanted somebody else to join back in, which is fine.
I think Diana's going to pop out.
Oh well, if you have an open space to fill, then I'll definitely join you.
Or I could probably pop out if you want. Don't matter.
Silver.
No, as I said, it's fine. Nobody needs to leave for me for this one. Just if a space happens to be open, I'll be there.
Yes, I see you got one. There's
Did you
space
win your
there.
thesis yet?
Diana, thank you so much for the game. Much appreciated. Hope to see you again next week. We'll have a better time next week. We'll probably be on time next week. Probably. But yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate
I
it.
hope you knocked wood when you said that.
honestly, when my PC just suddenly switched off, I was terrified. I was terrified that I lost my entire thesis. And I have like 2 days left until I have to turn it in. So if I would have lost my thesis today, I don't know what I would have done. If I'm honest.
You don't have that backed up on like 18 different flash drives?
I sorta do, but I have made a lot of adjustments since I last saved it. So yeah, and especially if it had been a PC issue, if the computer had died, then I would have had no way to complete the thesis regardless. Because you just don't get a new computer within a day. That's just not a thing that happens.
No, but you could bring it to like take the hard drive out and get it off the hard drive onto something else.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't need another device for that.
They don't have PC
There's
repair
another spot
stores in
for you
Germany?
if you want to join?
Yeah, Gorsar's coming in. It's,
Yeah, it's just loading.
Hollywood guy, did you see that there's a guy done a film edit of the Obi-Wan and the Obi-Wan Anakin TV series? Apparently it's really, really good.
That show was kind of dumb. I don't like what they did to the Grand Inquisitor. He was such a cool villain, and they just kind of made him into an idiot.
Yeah, if you can, search out the film edit version, because apparently it's getting a lot of praise.
We need this location taken back. We got multiple enemies spotted. Secure the area.
Craig tried downloading it and get it work. I've downloaded a copy of it, about 11 gig. If you've got Mega, I can give you a link to it. I've not actually watched it yet though, so I don't know if it does work, but I got it from his website, so.
That's all of them. Good work. Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Here they come.
I mean, honestly, as ridiculous as the first few episodes were, I feel like the later episodes kind of made up for that. Because they, like, you still have some plot holes, but you also had some really, really good moments.
Reva's whole like existence confused me and kind of bothered me. Like her plan, using like the biggest air quotes ever, made no sense.
Top marks, team. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Yeah, I think you can get Mega. You can get so much gig free on the Mega thing anyway. So
We got lucky.
again, I'll upload it to there, and I'll stick a link in the Discord if anybody wants a copy of it to watch.
Moving out.
Target down. There's a new high-value target on the field. Target's taken down. We have a new strategic target on the field.
have been with this gun from the start. It's so much better.
Well done, team. Enemy is regrouping. Here they come.
Read the first few episodes before Rever started to make no sense before the plot holes started to come crystal clear. Yeah, and it's
I think
got,
the most shocking thing too is just kind of how dumb Obi-Wan was.
apparently he's kind of cut bits out, and in this film edit, it's about 2.5 hours film edit, and he's cut things out that didn't quite make sense, or pacing issues and that sort of thing, where they padded it out for a TV series.
Enemies inbound.
Well, I mean, like, for the whole first little bit, him and Leia were supposed to be, like, undercover, like, in hiding. And they're just still walking around with their normal clothes, and they're calling each other by their normal names. And they're just, like, sitting in, like, space taxis with all these stormtroopers, and just somehow no one recognizes them. I don't get it.
Down to the last enemy. Some good work down there. Enemy forces at half strength. They've got one of our drones.
Well, it's cool to see everyone use the Force like that. He's not really supposed to be that powerful.
The drone is live.
Oh, he's supposed to be quite powerful, isn't he?
Stay close.
I mean, he's got
Recommend additional teammates in proximity.
Don't stop. You've got it.
isn't he supposed to be as powerful as Anakin was at the age he was training him? Obviously, he's older.
What we need.
Complete.
Yeah, and then at the very end, when they had the final duel, he was like, "There can be only one."
I don't know. I mean,
Or there can be
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan.
always.
One more and it's a
He
wrap.
was like always like less gifted in the Force, but he supposedly made up for that in training. Thank you, Brain.
Approaching.
Oh, well, could you also backtrack with comments, Tim, to see mine about the Inquisitor? Yeah, one moment. I'm not sure where. I think in Legends, Luke said that that Obi-Wan would create a singularity with the Force.
Outstanding work.
Area secure.
Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Enemy force approaching.
Fun fact: the Inquisitor is the same race as the tall grey people on Oedipal, where Obi-Wan and Grievous fight.
He's a rat attack, I thought. Or rat attacky, however you say it. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought he was.
Nah, he's a Pal. He's the guy from Roots of Pal.
He's the same race as Kaleo.
No.
Brute behind you.
Oh boy, the monkey people are coming for me.
Hey, there's a Ravager here too.
I need cover before.
Cover is for the ill-prepared.
Yes, one of which I would consider myself. Anyway, slightly off topic, but who else thinks that Asari are just reskinned elves?
I don't know about that.
Think about it. They're
like elf
culturally-
size, I guess.
They're culturally and scientifically extremely far advanced compared to the other races. They live obscenely long, and they are all considered beautiful. And they have, like, fewer members. So, like, less cannon fodder.
And they have no hair. Body hair, anyway. And I guess they are all natural biotics, and I guess all elves are good at magic, naturally.
Yep.
Squad member down.
Yep, magic.
So does that make, like, Krogan would be like trolls or ogres or
Orcs.
something?
Probably
Orcs.
Or hobgoblins. Nah, hobgoblins are more like into honor and stuff. I don't think Krogans are into honor. They're into fucking shit up.
They could be bugbears.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Just thought it was
And I guess-
strange they didn't create something to look similar, or basic more off what he looks like in Rebels. I think it's supposed to look more like the Rebels version, weren't they? But they just really...
His death in Rebels was one of the coolest things in Star Wars in recent memory.
I just don't think they were that good enough to recreate it.
Increase motive power.
Oh, and also Asari are not second-class citizens, so yeah, not elves.
Well, elves are only second-class citizens in Dragon Age, and everything else they're like revered.
No, most of them, most of things are second-class citizens.
I don't know, the elves of Rivendell in Lord of the Rings, they're kind of displaced, but they weren't, certainly weren't second-class citizens. And in most D&D properties, like Forgotten Realms especially, they're not.
Team member is hurt.
I'm sorry, but I'm not getting up there. It's just not happening. I don't have the movement speed for that. I'm trying though.
I believe in you.
That's all of them. Good work.
Enemy neutralized.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
I do like this build because I can kill the big artillery bugs with one clip. I don't know what they are called because my game is... It just doesn't allow English language for some reason.
Ow.
What, so like when people throw grenades, you get bad translations like Get and Dekung or something?
No, my entire game is just in German. And I cannot, like, switch this off. And that's because I bought a physical copy, and for the physical copy they thought it would be smart to, hey, let's only include one language in that version, because reasons.
That does seem very logical.
Oh, we're on the last mission.
Yep. And I do know, I forget what they're called, but I know Asari were made to be, they were based off the green-skinned, female-only race from Star Trek.
Greenskins.
All I can think of is
Orion.
Mary Allen, but that's Star Wars.
Orion, slave girls.
Random wants to know if you speak German, All-Star.
I do.
That's the whole point. I bought it in a German retail store, and therefore it's only the German version.
Are you referring to Orion slave girls in Star Trek?
That's what they're called.
So Chewbacca's a giant Ewok.
I do know also that apparently, sorry, you might appreciate this then, speaking of Asari, the reason like they have like the head tentacle things was the designers were inspired by like how women look like when they're coming out of the water and like their hair's like all slicked back. So that's where like the tentacles came from.
That makes sense.
That's interesting.
How do you know I don't speak German, Random? I mean, I don't. It's true, but...
No. Tim is clearly a master at speaking German. He's just hiding it for the benefit of society, so we don't all have to feel bad.
I'll speak German with him sometime.
But yeah, that does bring us to the end of tonight's live stream, which is very much later than it normally is. But yeah, do apologise for the technical issues as usual that we have. Really need to sort out some new computer or something. But thank you so much to Diana, to Curtis, Manning, Orsar, and Craig. I just didn't forget your name there at all. Not like it's midnight. Yeah, thank you for the games. And Hollywood Guy, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Really do appreciate it. Random, thank you for the chat. Terry, thank you for being here. And everybody else that's watching but not speaking, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll be back again. We're going to be back again on Monday, all being well. We'll be playing some of the Beyond the Relays. So I'm going to try some of that out. Hope to see you there for that. And then we'll be doing some Andromeda on Wednesday. Hopefully getting a video out as well. And then we're back again for some more multiplayer next Saturday. Have a great week. Manning, I don't know if I forgot this. Thanked you as well. Cerberus Guy, thank you for the game. I don't think I did, but... yeah, hope you have a great week. enjoy gaming, and see you Monday. Don't forget to head down to the Discord because there'll be some links in there for Obi-Wan and Resident Evil 2 streamless HD versions and stuff. So see you next time. Thank you very much.
Yep, been
Are
fun.
you still home alone, or is your